Kevin Delaney here, coming to you live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to share with you a very interesting experience I had just a few minutes ago. I'm staying here in Pittsburgh with my mom, and a little while ago, I was sitting in my mom's condominium, and she came in and she was looking around and she said, "I can't find my watch. I don't know what I did with it. Did I misplace it? Did I lose it? I can't find my watch." And she vaguely thought she might have left it in the bathroom. I went into the bathroom. I looked all around the bathroom. I didn't see it. And when I was in the bathroom, I was washing my hands. And as I was washing my hands, I started to formulate exactly in my mind, word for word, what I wanted to say to my mom to help her remember where she had left it. And I was kind of editing the statement in my mind. And by the time I came out of the bathroom, I had a very simple statement in my mind. I said to my mom, "You'll remember where you left that watch in a few minutes." That's all I said. "You'll remember where you left the watch in a few minutes." And you know what her response was? She laughed. Now, I didn't take her laughter as derisive. I didn't imagine she was laughing at me. I don't know, maybe she thought the idea was ridiculous. I actually took it as a good thing. Oftentimes, when someone laughs like that, it's oftentimes a sign that their subconscious has received the message. Laughter can mean a lot of different things. In any event, I then forgot about it. But I said that for a very particular reason. I'm not kidding you. About 3 to 4 minutes later, she comes in the room holding the watch. And she sits down and she tells this surprisingly elaborate story, step by step, of how she was in the bathroom and she decided that she wanted to take a shower. And she took off the watch and she placed it on the sink. And I'm thinking, well, I looked on the sink. I didn't see it there. But wait, there's more to the story. She took the shower. She came out of the shower. She put on a robe, took the watch, put it into the pocket of the robe, and then subsequently exited the bathroom and then subsequently took off the robe, hung up the robe. And she said, "I went to the pocket of my robe and there was the watch." So in other words, exactly as I had said, she did remember. And I kind of grilled her on this. I said, "You didn't just happen to find the watch and then retroactively you remembered the story." She said, "No, I remembered the story, step by step, what I did, taking it off, putting it into the pocket of the robe, and then hanging it up." And she said, "And I went right to the robe, stuck my hand in the pocket, and there was the watch." Now, this is a very interesting phenomenon. It's obviously a very simple kind of technique for remembering something. I do this all the time with myself when I, quote unquote, can't remember something. If I'm having difficulty remembering something, and we all go through this, we all have moments where we say, what is that guy's name? What's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. You know what? I can't remember. Here's what I say to myself. I say, right now, I'm having a hard time recalling that guy's name, but I will remember in a few minutes. And then I forget about it. And just about always, a few minutes later, sometimes even like a minute later, I remember. That's the technique. You're actually giving your mind a kind of command in that moment. And when I said that to my mom, I was very curious to see what the result was going to be. And the result was, 100% successful. It is interesting how our minds work like that and how we can give our minds and give specifically our subconscious a command like that. Because, of course, that's where your memories are. And if you, quote unquote, can't remember something, you can't recall it, that's simply a difficulty between the conscious mind and the subconscious. It's there in your subconscious. You're just not adequately being able to call it up at the moment. Think of it like, you have a servant or somebody who it's their job to run and get files, from the filing cabinet. and they're on their lunch break right now, or they're taking a coffee break at the moment, and they're just not available. So you're not able to get the file, but they come back from their break in a few minutes, and here they're able to get the file for you. So try that. Try that if you're having difficulty recalling or remembering something, or if somebody else is having difficulty recalling or remembering something. I've done this, in fact, on a number of occasions where somebody's really kind of, they're struggling to remember somebody's name, or what was the name of that movie? I can't remember. And I say, you might not be able to recall it right now, but you will remember in a few minutes. And then drop it, change the subject. And you know what? Just about every time the person does remember. Try it. See if it works for you. Let me know what you think. You can leave a comment. I'll talk to you later.